The amount of bonds you have increased so much. What do you mean? I don't have a lot of bonds in the grand scheme of things because I don't play tier 10 or ranked. I might try rank this season because they booted all the reward tanks. Did you give up on the British Lights? No, I 3-marked it. I 3-marked the LHMTV yesterday and the Indian Panzer yesterday. How many credits on average do you make in a day? It really depends on what tanks I'm playing. If I'm playing tanks with high base spend, then I make a lot of credits. If I play tanks that have horrible base spend, I don't make any credits. But every week, usually every week, no matter what I play, because of the vault, I always get 750,000 credits. And I am always in the plus, even if it's very little. Like, the only reason I ever dip below 100 million is because I bought shit. Like equipment and whatnot. But I haven't dropped below 100 million in a long time. You need some credits. Oh, tier A premiums, bro. Fastest way.
Sup?
If you really want to game the system in terms of like credit making and stuff, you should try and do what I do. But I mean, it's yeah. What I do with credits, and I think it's the smartest way, is to play a lot during Christmas. And I know that's a really dumb way of saying how to make credits, like I realize that. But if you're smart, you try and play a lot during Christmas, because then the garage boosters are insane. And I made like I made millions upon millions of credits just by playing it during Christmas time with boosters, with the garage boosters as well. You make like a fucking 250,000 a game if it's a really good game. It's ridiculous. But I realized it's a stupid way of making credits because you can only do it 1 month out of 12. But an entire month, if you play tier A premiums, the month of the Christmas boosters, you're swimming in dough. Because keep in mind, I've bought thousands of big equipment, like the big consumables, like automatic fire extinguishers and whatnot. Thousands at half off. Like I have like probably 200 million credits in my garage if I sell everything. And like I said, the weekly vault that gives you like a saved up amount, that also gives me like almost always I cap it out at 750k. So 750,000 every week.
I would pay good money to see Circon hang from the roof.
The Master of Antics, thanks man. Thanks for the prime sub. Should pay better attention. I could have shot him easily. But yeah, if I play a tank that I want to 3-mark and I'm close to 3-marking it, or even when I'm not, some tanks are just so awful in base spin that you just shoot full APCR whilst running food and larger barricades. So you're almost always going to lose money. But, for example, tier 9 tanks and shit would be really easy to make money with because you don't need the ammo. Like the premium ammo. Like, if you play that's why people like Fosh play the Leo 1 as their first tank on the Russian server. Because you don't need gold ammo, basically. And even if you do, it's cheap. In comparison to tier 8. It's very cheap to run APCR shit. Because, for example, if you take a Chivi, right? You take a Chivi and you shoot full gold, you're paying so much and you get nothing out of it. Like, you're paying like thousands for like 130 alpha. Some things like this one, even though your base spend is pretty good, or really good, 226 is really good for tier 8 medium, you still find yourself wanting to shoot APCRs purely because of the shell velocity. So bad.
I would pay good money to see Circon hang from the roof.
The has attack, thanks man. Low roll, but I bounce. That was lucky. I'll take it. Oh, come on.
I would pay good money to see Circon hang from the roof.
Hit an ally. Come on, bro.
I would pay good money to see Circon hang from the roof.
Mobile Goo, thanks to the Prime sub. Sup? Hi. Don't high roll me, please, Mr. Eisen. Oh my god. He killed my turrets, otherwise I would have shot him. Speed Mason, thanks to the tier 2. Thanks for 25 months. Callers in Space, thank you for 6 months as well. Is my mixer working today? No, I threw it out the window, set it on fire, stepped on it. Baseball bats. Yeah, this is just the old boomer setup. Thoughts on a tier 7 premium elephant with